Hello. Welcome to the stream. I have to fix the white balance of my camera. I'm very bright. Ever since I got that new Logitech update, it's been awful. Alright, we're starting pretty late today. An hour and a half has gone by. Like I said though, I either will raid and sleep lots, or I'll raid and get to sleep on time. Well, I didn't get sleep on time. So, we're here a bit late. It is what it is. At the end of yesterday, we found a mansion, helped the dude. Well, we didn't help him yet, but we helped him get his power back on. So we have a mansion now. We did a volatile nest yesterday. Got jumped by some volatiles. Drove around at night and couldn't see anything. That was fun. Now apparently I'm back here. Okay. I did want to go and check out this volatile nest at some point. Just to see what it looks like. You know, it's the only side story I have. I have to be...
We all saw it. The mother accepted you into the following. So we should accept you into
I've
our
already heard
community
this
too.
dialogue.
Thank you, Jazir.
Yeah, we've got to inspect all the cult places. What we're currently at. So I guess we'll kind of head that way. See what we get to.
Hello, stranger.
Am I still a stranger? Like, I feel like at this point, stranger, shouldn't be said to me, you know?
Looking to buy?
We're not that strange anymore, considering. Any more cloak potions in here? We have been using them at the volatile nests. Them, the flares, everything really. How we looking? They're getting pretty low. Don't really want to make a new turbo part because want the engine. Okay. Head out for our new day. Immediately greeted by a zombie that wants to blow up. Do I have to go up that road? Not really, I can take off. I think there's a ramp.
I'll be packing my stuff soon and moving somewhere else. If anybody wants to trade, fine.
I love when they get stuck in the wheels. Ah, damn, he's stuck in the wheels again. Where are we? Pretty much just gotta go down the road and then turn off. That I can do. First thing in the morning when you hear like the next door neighbours that have had in my life. Can't be honest.
Attilla, I found one of those monoliths.
What do you see?
A big-ass stone, that's what. And also an old painting. It's a sun on top of a mountain crossed with a zigzag.
Anything else?
Yeah, someone added a Mere Heart's Jasmine on the side. Does that help?
All right, Mr. Crane, let's move on.
Mere Heart's Jasmine does not help again. The altar's marked now, but doesn't do anything. But we inspected it. We'll head to this military outpost, see where we're going from there. Thank God the buggy's durable. We are on the complete wrong side of where I need to go, but it is what it is. It's hard to get your bearings when you're driving around. Maybe I can check out the Volatile nest while we're over here. That big guy, I was like, Okay, so I think the cave entrance is actually down below. Let's carefully study the area. We're not gonna do stupid things like go there in the middle of the day. Not that I think that would be the worst thing to do, though. A lot of zombies. Great wind up. Yeah, it actually looks like the entrance to this one's gonna be perhaps in the water. Is interesting. Wanna see exactly where. This cave here, I guess. Is it a cave? Hard to tell. Yes. Okay. Well, at least I feel like the entrance to this one won't be that bad. Because we're in the water anyway. Means zombies can't get Now, it is a pretty big one. So I guess just before night we want to drive down here and just get in the water. For that one. Beautiful, beautiful sight, eh? Sun behind my buggy. Is this a jump? Hope so. Big guy over there. Big guy.
Okay. One of those monoliths was supposed to be here. It either evaporated or something pushed it into the water.
Oh, the big guy. Maybe the big guy stole it. Pretty cool that I could just jump over. My buggy might be stuck here now for a moment. That island looks like you could go there. Volta feeding ground. Yeah, I don't know if I can get the buggy off the island. I didn't mean to jump over, I was just also being chased by virals, so I was like, well, might as well. Hello, badges. How are you? How are re-clears? was like, maybe I jump. Nope, that doesn't look safe at all. That happens. RNG do be RNGing. It'd be difficult to get my car back. Maybe I have to run up to the safe house. E7S. Oh man, boring fight. At least most of Eden was pretty good though. Titan, Shiva, some other fights. Some good stuff in there. That's good though. Prepping for the ultimate.
Attilla, I got a monolith. It's
Disappeared
underwater,
for a moment.
but I could see the remains of a painting. There was like a head, I think.
Could it have been a mask?
Yeah, maybe.
Good work, Mr. Crane.
Well, I started only 20 minutes ago because I had WoW Raid last night and didn't get sleep. Had a good time. So I haven't done too much today yet. But we're doing some main story right now, and I'm planning on doing this Volatile nest when it's night-ish. Shouldn't be that bad to get to because it's under the water actually, so the entrance should be pretty chill. Also crashed my car into an island, so I can't get it back right now. Yeah, I was being chased by some virals and I didn't want to like fight them, so I just crashed. Damn. I can hear that volatile from there, that's crazy. I just crashed it instead. And now it's stuck on an island. Hearing the roars of the volatiles never gets any easier. Now let's head back to the mansion. I own a mansion now. Technically. unlocked this place yesterday. It's a bit annoying to get into because it's a mansion, but you know, it is what it is. Now, guess I'm taking my car up this bridge. Military checkpoint, we'll check that out on the way. Driving around, jumping in the water. Wow. Cell phone? Mind if I do? I need to get myself a new phone at some point. There's some 2 updates in like the last week that just kill the phone. So, probably a good time to probably get a new one. It's had a good run. We'll stop here for a moment. Let's try to swing at that guy. I don't know why now. Even when those hazmat suit zombies die without you exploding them, it calls viral. But they decided to make that a mechanic for the following. Like, you're gonna get zombies. Don't like it. Sometimes I just wanna, you know, not be attacked. That's why I wear zombie juice. It's like Beetlejuice, but different. Alright, so there it is. I can't say where the hell doesn't exist. It's a paladin. Need more loot. Yes. Yes, indeed. I've added like, so between this, Baldur's Gate and Mass Effect. I've added 3 games to my computer this year that I'm like, I'm not done with. I can't play them again. It's pretty awesome, but at the same point, like, one day my computer might need space. Buy more hard drive space. Games 2. Please barricade. Man, there's a bad bridge. I was actually meant to be on the road below, but I guess it's a bit hard to get to. Means we're leaving the buggy behind again. How do I get... See, I can actually take the buggy down there. But I'd have to go back over the bridge. That's a whole lot of effort. Is it more effort than climbing down the mountain? It depends if we die. Crane made the decision for me. He's like, you will fall down this mountain. Haven't drop kicked the zombie for a little bit. Thought it necessary. But we're going up there. How close are we to leveling lots? Not close at all. I think on the second playthrough I'm grinding out some levels like earlier in the game. Just to get all the skills earlier. Like, it's been okay for the first playthrough because it lets me slowly appreciate the new stuff. But I think on a second playthrough, I'm just like, I wanna be the very best from the beginning. That feel when you have a grappling hook, but you still take the scenic route for the experience. How dare they get up? I was good until that happened. When you get to the top of a cliff and you see 3 zombies. Dead person.
I see a monolith, Attila.
Describe it, please.
There's a painting, looks old. It's got ants moving toward a circle, and one inside the circle has a red head.
Are they
No,
ants?
Mr. Crane. Those are not ants. They're meant to represent believers praying to the sun.
That's what I
Whatever.
thought.
If you say so.
The one on the inside is wearing a special ritual mask, if I guessed correctly.
Yep.
All right, that is helpful. Please move on.
I know,
Alright,
right?
that's all of them. Now what?
You'll have to start climbing, I'm afraid. Head to the highest mountain you can find, to a place known as the Temple of the Sun.
Yeah, I'm playing solo. Ants. This guy. If I ever drew ants, they wouldn't look like that. Then again, I know what ants look like, unlike Crane. A lot of this water looks yellow. That. So I guess we'll head back to the mansion and get my buggy again because it's way up there. This game making me have to walk. The glare right there looks like 2 red moons. It's all that Mass Effect from time to time. I guess red suns is probably more apt though, isn't it? Oh, so it wasn't even... I didn't even have to go over the bridge. I could have literally drove around the corner and I would have been there. We got a bit of a run. Beep, beep, beep. I haven't played any Apex Legends, but I know that they have like a grappling hook in that, and they use it to get around. Now I feel like I'm playing Apex Legends. Oh, hello. Some loot? Me? Did I go up this one? I can't remember. No. Not right now, at least. Classic. I feel like I used this night to do the Volatile nest. Then I can put it behind me. Hopefully, as long as I don't die in there like last time. Having to do a Volatile nest 2 nights in a row just because I died in it. Not even to something fun, just full damage. I like how even when Crane is tired, it takes him like a second to get his running speed back. Okay, ready to run now. This race challenge, I think it might be down. Was different. Maybe it's just me that's really bad at grabbing onto things and doing parkour, but I feel like sometimes the game's just like trolling, you know? It's like, nah, I don't really want to parkour right now. I don't really want to grab onto that right now. That's why I died so many times full damage. Just like, nope. Going along. Gonna go straight into the road. Don't mind me, big guy. Utilize our time all night to get some driver experience. I need it. This is an interesting. Just trying to check out this dead family. Now there's a lot of dead. At least they didn't turn. Wonder what kind of drugs they took. Like in the slums, there's like a whole village of people that took cyanide to like stop themselves from turning and stuff. Like, it's dark. Race is down. Guess it's easy to get up. There's one thing I like about this game though. It does get very dark at times. Not afraid of doing that. Help my way, I'm racing.
Better choose your path wisely this time, and a little more engine power might come in handy.
10 seconds? That's a hard 10 seconds. Not fair. I might need some nitrous. Not being able to get up there fast. I think NOS is definitely going to be needed here. Yeah, it's close. Like, I don't even care. That's one bad thing about streaming on Twitch with a low amount of viewers. You're always going to get people who want to shell their shit. They don't care. I wish Twitch would do something about it. Alright, so that race pretty difficult. I don't know if I've done that one. That one's downstairs as well, though. This unexplored. Down, okay. I did actually jump off a cliff before in this car, and I did land on its back, but then it rolled over. We didn't turtle completely. So many obstacles. Plane. I'm being distracted. One of the rare times where I saw the plane instead of hearing the plane. This is an interesting place. I know there's a boss mob over here somewhere. Look at that dog. Can I pat that dog? Iran Logistics, we deliver. We diddle. Ain't no one delivering now. Let's go check out this big fella that's over here. I think he's over in the other warehouse. Might not be able to see him because he's in the warehouse. Name is Behemoth. So he's probably big. No, you don't. See that now. I didn't know if that would actually work. I've never been in like a granary before. There's anything around here? I'm not so sure. There might be. I feel like it's just an interesting place to go that has nothing. Get up here, Crane. Flag. I felt like there'd probably be a flag somewhere. Which means it did have something. I wonder if I could jump into the grain and not take damage. You'd think so, right? Like, falling onto a giant mountain of grain. I think that'd be a soft landing. But also grain might be kind of hard. Well. Because it's rainy. Definitely jump onto those, but there's zombies down there. Alright, if I want to do this volatile nest tonight, I guess I better start heading over there. If I die, I die. I didn't die. Do the volatile nest, and then I guess we'll just push main story and see if any other side stuff show up. Down to the beach. was considering for a moment, should I park my car down here? Because I may not be able to drive up the cliff. Hill. Also a racer. Okay, tonight, that volatile hive nest, whatever. Our goal. Because the entrance is in the water, I shouldn't have to deal with any volatiles on the land, but they can spit at me. "23 conditions, pretty low, but it'd be enough." Turn the lights on for when we come out, just in case I don't know where the hell I am. It's a deep cave. Look at that zombie over there. Cut your head off. I find it so funny that the arrows seem to go up. Doesn't matter what you're doing. The arrows are going up. We do this, and then I guess we're doing find the temple of the sun. It's also hard. I wish I didn't have to go and like wait until night to advance time. I wish I could stand out here and advance like 1 hour for, like, you know, Skyrim, The Witcher, video games like that. We just sit down and advance time. At least we've got a nice sunset near the ocean. Life. 2 hours. That's life. I wonder what city that is in the distance. I don't know if it's Haran. Hard to tell. You know, Izzy went to Haran, to the tower, where they have now run out of Antizin, which means if we don't get our ass back there soon, Izzy's definitely going to die. Kinda deserved, honestly, after walking through that Volatile tunnel. Block the sun with the sword. Beautiful. So I do feel like everyone's just gonna die in this game if, you know, if there's nothing that comes out of here. Pretty much everyone in Haran's dead because they're all counting on us too much. Kind of bad to have your faith just in one man. All your eggs in one crane basket. I'm getting the pre-volatile nerves. Even 40. Beautiful sunset. You know, if zombies ever learned how to swim in this game, everyone would be fine. There's a movie, I can't remember the name of it. Maybe it's Land of the Dead? Something of the Dead. Where they did jump in the water and just walk to like the place they were going. Like, man, if zombies could just do that in every media, everyone's fucked everywhere. But I guess this is like a strain of rabies, right? And with rabies, people are scared of water. So it makes sense that they would be afraid of water in that regard. I don't know if you guys have ever looked up like the specifics of what rabies actually is, but it's terrifying. Where's the entrance? Navy? Down there. Like, I once wanted to learn why rabies is so terrible. Being afraid of water doesn't sound like a fun time. Brain going for a swim. How deep will this volatile be? I mean, it looks pretty deep. I wonder if there is like an exit. Doesn't seem like it would be a very safe one. "35 minutes. Now the volatiles can spit, so if they spawn around me and see me, they will spit at me. So I'm hoping they don't. I do want to see one before I make my way to the cave. Pretty vulnerable here though, if one decides to just be like, I'm not afraid of water right now. Water, no problem. Night descends upon the land. Midnight hour is close at hand. I should be able to go in now. Still creepy. Especially entering from the water. Like, ugh. One over there, one over there. Can't cloak potion in the water. Didn't pull my weapon out right away for whatever reason. Let him hit me once. You don't see me. Beard. I want to. Might be one more. Alright, clear. Wow. Clear. Clear as it can be. I think I've got a pretty good strat for that now, though. Use a cloak potion, kill a zombie, take out one of the things. I think that strat works well. I don't think Volatile needs to that bad now. When the Volatiles aren't there, at least. Now, when they are, it's a bit of a different story. I don't know if it's worse or better, though. Like, having them there means less zombies from what I saw with Ezgi's thing. So I'm not sure if I prefer it. Maybe I'll have to do another one in the daytime just to see. I've definitely gained the confidence in dealing with them, though, definitely. Don't have any more side stories or side missions, so I think we're just progressing the main story until something either happens or nothing. I'm gonna sit in the ocean for a little bit, though. I've only got a few minutes to wait until morning. Put these. What do we have? Firecracker. We've never really just sat and watched as the morning rises in this game. This does look like morning though, the pink sky. Unnoticed, by the way. I wouldn't say we were unnoticed. Okay, I wonder if the airdrop is down the cliff though. I was gonna say, I wonder if I can get down there, but it is in a very difficult place to reach. I do want to go up and see below, so I can hand in the drops I have. We were able to climb the mountain. Blowy up boy there. Saw him at the last moment. I don't know if I can drive through here. Guess we'll find out. Actually, it might not be able to drive through there. It's a fucking mountain. That would make sense as to why I might not be able to drive through there. Driver, level up. There's so many good things. UV safe zone might be fun. Then if we've got like volatiles around us, we can like get off me. Nitro I definitely need for that one, but I didn't. Reinforced cage, ramen bar. Sounds like a good time. Fuel efficiency, obviously pretty good, but fuel's pretty easy to get. Maybe reinforced cage is just... yeah. Or we could go mechanic level 4 so we can get the flamethrower and electric cage at some point. They're all so good, man. Why does everything have to be good? It's like the first tree, I feel. Like, Power had some alright things. Survivor had some alright things, but there were things that I was like, okay, I don't really care for. But Drive is like, everything's good. The reinforced cage might be good because then my parts might, you know, not break as much. Let's try that. We're heading up the train. Towards the Volatile nest. We're not going to go in, but we are heading towards it. I'm going to turn off up here. I think Volatile nests for me are like quarantine zones. If I have to do them, I do them. If I don't really care that much. I'm gonna be honest, this playthrough isn't a 100% playthrough, so whatever I get done, I get done. It's been a while since I 100%ed the game. Even though Mass Effect, I would say I got pretty close to 100%. I think that was just the nature of the game. It's like, oh, the collectibles help. Okay, I'll go get them. Bones. You belong.
You got something for me, bro? Thanks. Every little bit helps.
Problem. Take the stuff. Many steel bolts. Yeah, a lot actually. I am wondering when it's time to pull out these. And just be like, fuck it. Use them now. Okay, so the main quest, I need to go back the way I came. Climb a mountain. Seems good. The traction upgrade definitely has been helpful for driving. Like, the drivability of this thing is so much better now. Take the ramp. Hit the cliff a little bit, but Especially because we don't aquaplane like immediately as we hit water now, which is... Whoever keeps putting these rocks here, I swear. I feel like I've run into those rocks 3 times. Those specific rocks always get put in the way. Seem to be stuck. See. Well, an interesting place to get my buggy stuck. I feel like those rear tires would definitely be able to get over that thing, you know? At least it's not that far to the safe. Deal with this first though. If we don't deal with it, probably die. At least it's pretty easy to tell that the following was made for like more end game content, because instead of getting like 2 virals when there's noise, you get 6 of them. Want more virals? Here you go, have. Probably someone out there that's played the following at level 1. Like a crazy person. Although maybe it will also scale with survivor level. Around Dame. We went up there. I saw the dame.
I'm in danger here. I beg you, brothers, help me.
Pretty close.
Welcome, welcome. Please.
Anna. Got any rubber balls, tin can, everything on.
Browse my wares.
Oh yeah, this was the guy with the kids. I think he had 2 kids. Wait, who's this? Definitely 2 kids. I hear one playing on the Game Boy behind me. Classic. I love running into me in video games. It's like shut the door, play video games. Oblivious to anything that's happening in the world. Guess the mother is gonna save them. I'm the mother. Hell. Damn.
The mother will punish you.
Guy was pretty good at fighting.
You're all gonna die when the god of the sun comes.
Alright, mate.
Thank you. Never would have thought a stranger would help us.
Not a
Please,
stranger.
take my blessing. And this gift.
I've seen this guy's face like 100 times in this
Expect
game.
the coming of the god of the sun and be faithful. That's my advice for a friend.
One keeps calling me a stranger even though I've helped them so much. God, that's slow. Try and do a little spin, but it wouldn't. Go sell these items again. Don't want them. Pick the can. Okay. Let's get to it. I don't know exactly how to go up this mountain, so let's just try to find a way. Who put that car there?
Attilla, I'm at the mountain.
What do you see?
Just a whole lot of climbing.
I did warn you.
Did warn me. Alright, I'm gonna get climbing because that guy's coming off. I wonder what's gonna happen with those virals. You're gonna come with me? Go be distracted by that. Crazy. I don't even know if they can come up. But I wouldn't be all that surprised. We're heading to the temple, not the temporal, temple of the sun. A lot of trust in these bridge logs, you know? Chance to get some agility increase. Actually.
How goes the climb, Mr. Crane?
It's alright.
Not now, Attila. One wrong move and I'm a dead man.
Do you see anything?
Nope.
Later, man. Seriously.
Now it's windy. Now, birds. I guess we're going this way. That did damage to me just going the right way. Rude. Unless it was not. Where the path at? Hey. Feels like a completely different zone. Which, playing this game, I wouldn't be surprised by, considering, you know, I exited the sewers out into a totally different area of the town. That looked completely different. Like I said, Attila, one wrong move and we use the grappling hook instead. It's actually quite hard to like grab on. I feel like I'm playing Skyrim. Do 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 do.
Okay, I'm at the top. It's an awesome view.
Let's get to work then, Mr. Crane.
Plane. Oh, that airdrop's right beside the safe house. I've never had an airdrop drop right beside a safe house when I'm actually able to get it. This is pretty nice. Maybe I'll have to play Skyrim again at some point, actually. Because it's a nice, pretty game. Drippy blood. It is beautiful. And I love nature. So I'm guessing down here is where the thing. Maybe. Flying mammoths. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Perhaps after hardcore WoW I'll do Skyrim for a bit.
There's a painting of a bloody blade on one of the monoliths.
Anything else? A mask, perhaps?
No, should I be looking for a mask?
I
With
saw
the
one.
utmost diligence, Mr. Crane. This is very important.
Like right there.
Attila, I found this hole with, I don't know, I guess they're offerings inside it. There's a mask in here too.
Is it red? If it's red, take it with you. Be careful with it.
Yeah, it's red. Should I take anything else? There's a lot of stuff in here.
No, that should be enough. I think you can come back now, Mr. Crane.
Come back. Can I go up further? I would like to. What a question. I'm playing Dying Light. Of course I can go up through. This is nice. Nice, beautiful place. I don't even care if the airdrop gets... You know, for a game that was made in 2015, it's not bad, graphics-wise. Like, obviously there's some things, but even modern games have that. Is there a zip line? Doesn't seem to be. Gotta go all the way back to it. Really makes my life hard, doesn't it? Climb a mountain, then come back down. No zip line? If I had like a... one of those wing gliders or something. Make it like Far Cry 3. Just give me a wing glider. At least it shouldn't take that long to get back down. Going down instead of up. I mean, we could make it very short. I bet the speed run of this game is like, jump off the mountain and die. That's crazy. Where am I? I'm lost. I mean, that's the ground, so... Get spat at a little bit. I'm nowhere near my vehicle. Oh, there's a safe zone just here. This is how people get lost out in the mountains. They go for a hike, and then they come back down at a completely different area. Or worse. Buggy. That's where Fatim and Tolga were before they blew themselves up. They actually blew themselves up. We built a rocket train. which was pretty cool. Alright, we're just going straight through the fields. Ramps.
Hey, I'm closing up shop and moving somewhere else soon. Last chance to get a great deal.
Where's this guy? Go see what he has. He might have some good stuff. That lady was just at the wrong place, wrong time.
Need some new gear? Welcome.
I might. If I can... not get stuck in the tower. Maybe if I play through Skyrim, Bethesda will decide it's time to actually release the next Elder Scrolls, finally. It's only been 13 years. Forever. Do be waiting. Given their run of form, it's probably going to be a buggy mess. Honestly, that suspension part is holding up pretty well. Like, it's been low 20s for quite a while now. That's awesome. See? Considering how much I beat the buggy as I'm driving around. See that guy? It's so big. I tried to avoid the explosion, but well, it just came out of nowhere. I think honestly, I was a little bit nervous about liking the following because of all the parkour and stuff that is kind of taken out of the game when you're just driving around, but I love driving around and exploring the area. The map's big, there's so much stuff to do that I haven't even done. But I think this might actually be my favorite Dying Light. It speaks to me. Attilla, I did it.
Here's your mask, Attilla. I don't know if it's gonna help with anything.
Listen, the Mother's obsessed with this prophecy. When the world is ravaged by plague, when darkness devours the earth, when men are as beasts to one another, when humanity shall be struck by corruption of both flesh and soul, then shall be revealed one man who, through an act of ultimate sacrifice, shall accept the mercy of the light. And the God of the Sun shall be revealed through him, and through him will he speak. And his voice shall be the light and the healing. And he shall pass through the gates of death, so that he may bring new life. On every remaining painting, the God of the Sun, or a priest attempting to summon him, wears a mask like that one. So, yes, Mr. Crane, I believe you've helped me plenty.
You need anything else?
Only time and peace. I have to write everything down. I'll let the acolytes know that you've helped me. Thank you, Mr. Crane. I'll call you the moment I'm done.
Oh, see you tomorrow, then.
You promise? All right. I'll be waiting for you.
Why see him tomorrow? He said he'll call us when he's done, not... The altars marked on my map now. All of them. Don't know why I need them, but there are a lot. Holy. Even more stuff on the map. So one man, huh? I'm one man. Prophecy about me. Am I the chosen one? I hope not. There's nothing to do now. I've done everything. Guess we just drive around and do some stuff while we wait. Because all it says is continue aiding the children of the sun. But I think I've aided them too much because I've finished all the quests. Go look at some of this challenges. Maybe we'll get a call from. Be like, come back. I need you. You are the chosen one. That barrel respawned fast. Another chance to blow up. Reach top speed. Maintain max speed. For how long though? I think we were like 2 seconds away, but then I ran out of room. Gotta be 20 seconds. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Especially when it resets. Ran over that man. It resets every time I look at it. Oh, that's rough. This is hard. Considering there's so many damn zombies in them.
Great. How is Atilla? The silence goes on for too long.
He didn't reach out to you guys? He said he was going to.
And he is all right.
I helped him with his research. He told me that he has to write everything down now. He said he needs time.
Go and find out please why he hasn't reached out to us yet. We must be certain that he will finish the task.
All right.
The fate of the fool. It doesn't sound good. like the sound of that. It's only been 2 minutes. Kind of gotten himself killed already. Prepared. Atilla. Are you home? Are you writing? Attila's letter.
Kyle, what I have done, however it will turn out in the end,
Reading.
will give the mother a better answer to what she's looking for than any research I could have been losing time working on. You see, as a famous ethnographer, I came to Haran on the invitation of the local colonel's wife. The colonel, the mother. These were words spoken around here with utmost respect. Yet for me, after a while, they became just Amir and Jasmine. A happy marriage, if there ever was one. And it was at his request that I stayed behind when all hell broke loose. I was here when he came back to evacuate her. I watched as he got bitten, and when he asked me to stay, I did as he asked. I thought he'd want me to end his suffering. But that wasn't the case. He gave me something that I was supposed to pass to her, only if her state of mind after this tragedy didn't raise my concern. But I never saw her again. I felt rejected. I felt abandoned, and now that I'm about to die, I can't keep the promise. She still won't agree to see me. But you're different, Kyle. You have a chance to meet her. There is no other option for me. I have to leave what the Colonel gave me in your hands, Kyle. I know that when the time comes, you will make the right decision. Remember this code, please. 2519-8603.
Already forgotten.
I apologize for any wrongs I have done, and I beg for your forgiveness. Attilla H.
I was half expecting him to be fucking hung up, and he's also got sad music playing in here. It reminds me of Endwalker when you're in Gala mode. Like I may have to make my way down. Down.
Respond, please. Attila, pick up.
Well,
Respond, please.
you know what happened to Atilla?
Attila, pick up. Attila, respond, please.
I don't remember that being.
Attila, what the fuck have you done?
Attila, pick up.
Hey, it's Kyle Crane. I'm at Attila's house.
What's Attila's condition, Crane? Speak.
Bitch.
He slit his own throat. He put the mask on and killed himself.
Mask? What mask?
An old red mask I found at the Temple of the Sun.
That old fool used you, Crane.
What? How?
To find this mask. We know all about it. That wasn't his task, Crane. Attila was deadly sick. There was a cancer eating his brain. He must have become convinced that if he put this mask on and slit his throat, the god of the sun would manifest and possess his body.
But why? Why would he get that in his head?
And he shall pass through the gates of death, so that he may bring new life. Attila interpreted that to mean suicide, an error that cost him his life. Take the mask, and try to find the book Attila was writing for us. Take them to Jasir, and we'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Oh, Steven Attila. I only knew him for about 2 hours of game time, but seemed alright. Probably seen some shit. He's an old guy, after all. Now the music really is Endor. It off so I don't get any PTSD. Da, 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 da. Endwalker was good. I enjoyed it. Bad though. Maybe when I'm playing next week, I might actually finish the Endwalker post story. I think I have 2 patches story to do. Since it's free to play. Maybe I do that. Alright, back to Jazir. Help these.
Let the faithful sons of the Mother repay you for your kindness.
I love how I can like slice through the people,
Thank you for saving me,
but if I
stranger.
drive my car through them, they die. Not allowed to drive my car through people, but I can swing my weapon. Didn't even know. Crazy. We're learning new things. I feel like with the pacing of this game though, every time you get used to like a new place, you leave. I finally used to run around the slums, you go to Old Town. Finally used to run around Old Town, you come here. You can't get too comfortable, you know? Which isn't a bad thing. When you get too comfortable, you get a bit bored. Do be an airdrop dropping. And it's intense. Back to the farm. There. Got something to show you. Funny actually using my money to buy materials now. But I had nothing to spend money on. I could have been doing that the whole time. But now that I know, second playthrough, I probably won't have 700k.
Jazir, please don't ask any questions. Just hand this stuff to the acolytes when you have a chance. Okay? It's very
Important to the mother, I know. They told me already. I'll tell them I have it.
Okay. Don't have any. That weird music. Oh, it's like the game music. What do I do now? I doubt I'm done, right?
Kyle, we've received information of a group matching your description. They've occupied the Granary. If these bandits took anything from the cave, if they keep our lost brother Orkin somewhere, it's probably right there.
Alright, I'll check it.
We know it's a huge risk, but this might be our last chance to find what we're all looking for.
Head to the Granary. Pretty far. Guess we'll drive back towards it. Till at the safe house. Turn the wheel a little bit further, Crane, we would have made it. You don't know how to drive? Explodey boy. I love how all the volatiles are like, there's some sound down. There's some sound going on around me when I drive over them. We could rest here, actually. It might be quicker having to go around there. Don't know if I can save these people, but... I think they are dead. Wait for it. Sorry, I couldn't save you, fellas. My bad. What is? I love how there's still people wearing masks. Like at this point, I feel like you know it's not spread like a flu, you know? There's still people wearing masks. I'd probably wear a mask too. You know, get away from me. You don't want to take any chance to get sick though, to be fair, I guess. That makes sense. Because becoming sick means becoming weak. You don't want to be weak in a zombie apocalypse. Oh, we're going to that granary that we were exploring before. That's probably why there was nothing there. How does this place look at night, I wonder? Like, it's pretty safe. There's UV lights down the whole way, but... Can't really see anything. According to the game, all the volatile nests that I'm clearing are making the night safer. I don't know how that affects actual gameplay. Like, are there going to be less volatiles? But it would be pretty cool if there is actually an effect like that. Drive. Thousand? I doubt it. You can deal with it, mate. He'll be right. Huh. You return to the granary. What exactly am I doing here? Yes, Rice's men are back. May have to deal with them. How'd they get up? Grappled up here, right? Yeah, rices me in. Right there. I don't know if I should grapple right into them.
We've got company. The real Haran virus.
The real Haran virus, huh?
Who is it? Hey, you!
Trying to use the crossbow to like eat shields, but I keep not hitting the heat. It does stun them for a moment though. It's kind of cool because they're not showing up on the map like they usually do. Like usually humans are like, here I am. Stop shooting so much. Don't blow me to bloody pieces. They are showing up on the map now. I think I angered them enough. Guy down there?
Is that all you got? Take him down!
We haven't had a gunfight out here. Definitely our first gunfight in the following. I don't know if I can hit the rest. But we may need to go. A bit worried I might go up into like a bad place. There is actually loot up here. Grenade! Oh. No wonder he had vision on me. That way that bastard.
What's wrong with you? Shoot him!
Show yourself. Running around. Show yourself where I can shoot you.
Now you're just making... I got you.
looks like I got you. Think I did? I think so. I think I was just shooting a dead body.
Move, move, move!
I think I killed that one guy. Hard to tell. I like the music. Alright, Brother Orkin. Where he at? Jesus. Fucking doors. So scary.
Is that all you got? What? No, you fucked up!
Oh. The doors being kicked open is always so scary. It will never not be scary. Maybe Brother... I was gonna say, maybe Brother Orkin is in here, but... It's clean. Couldn't escape while doing the animation. Hello, brother. You don't look so well.
Holy fuck. Orkin.
Kyle. Is that you?
Yes, I'll try to help you.
No. Just listen. They're following us. Wanted the cure. Didn't know how to open. So... asked about Mother. I told them... nothing.
Don't talk, save your energy. I'll get you out of here.
Lighthouse. Lighthouse.
Orkin, stay with me. Damn it.
Even Brother Orkin. That is torture. Like hammering nails into his fucking mask. Holy.
It's Crane. The bandits were in the Granary. So was Orkin. They captured and tortured him.
May the God of the Sun accept his soul. Did he tell them anything?
I don't know, he said he didn't. He did try to tell me something
That
about the
lighthouse?
cure. I guess they didn't know how to open it?
So some of it remains, even though they spilled a lot at that field. Do you have any idea where they could have gone?
Orkin said something about the lighthouse. I'll take a look.
Thank you, brother. If you find those vials, give us a sign immediately. You'll take it straight to the mother.
Right to the mum. The alt tab because my Twitch chat decided to go for a ride again when I scrolled up. Yep, that lighthouse, it seems. Make sure there's no other quest. I like looking every time. It's kind of hard to see though because there's so much actual garbage on the map out here.
Alright.
Glad I can fall into rain. Yeah, like getting your face like hammered in with nails. Ugh. That would not be fun. I got shit in my arm.
Kyle, can you hear me?
Lena?
Kyle!
Lena, I copy. Go ahead.
Kyle, can you hear me?
Shit. Lena?
Kyle, please, if you can hear me, you have to hurry. We're going to lose another floor.
Lena! God damn it. Fuck, I'm so close.
Going to lose another floor soon. Yeah, I don't think anyone at the tower is actually gonna survive. Just have a hunch. What a combo. Oh. I've been thinking everyone's gonna die at the tower since the beginning of Dying Light though, so... Not like I'd be surprised. Good job, Izzy. You went to the death zone. Can I drive up? I can, but I won't. I tried to climb this lighthouse previously, and I was unable to, though. Having to come here actually makes... drop all these guns on. But it did feel like maybe it's for later in the game. But we're gonna have to climb again. I swear, if Rice somehow survived that fall, I'm gonna be like, whoa. Why is mean out here? Can I get in this window? About to enter the following finale. Okay. Well. I guess that explains why I don't have any content left other than just the main quest. That kind of snuck up on me though. But it is a DLC, so it's not surprising that it's shorter. Well, if we're going into finale, we might as well put on our big weapons. Gotta try them out. I can come back after same as the main game. Can What are you doing?
Shit, it's you. Damn, I could have killed you.
Khan?
Yeah, it's me. Turn me loose. Hey, what the fuck?
It was you. You're working with Rise's bandits? Where is it, you son of a bitch? Where the hell is the cure?
What? You're crazy.
Don't fuck with me, Khan. Where is it?
Look, I just live here, all right? I don't know shit about working with bandits.
Boss, you there? Hello, can you hear me?
Boss, huh?
Who's speaking?
Chief, there you are. Okay, listen. Hakan and his group are going after the mother, but some wise ass took out the granary, and we need to hunt him down. We're waiting by your crib. Coming?
No need, pal. Just keep your eye on the balcony.
Wait.
What the hell? Boss!
Wait! Listen, I know I went way overboard, but they forced me. They made me do it.
It's Crane! Crane's there!
Hawkins' group. Where are they heading? Tell me.
To the dam. The priest said the entrance was in the dam. Please!
I would have thrown
Fucking
him.
done with you. Oh, shit!
Take him! Look, now!
Well, shit got real. Man, I wanted to throw him and then he threw himself.
Find him! Show me the goddamn corpse!
A lot of guns. Lose Khan. He didn't make it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't run around and just use my sword. I really wanted to, though. It was one shot. Said I get stuck on people.
Oh, shit!
Well, that lighthouse was definitely part of the end game then, huh? Like I expected it would be a little bit later. I can't see, it's so smoky. Where are the vials? Tin can? I guess defeat the bandits is also a thing to do, so... Deal with that first. Done.
Is that all you got?
Alright, defeat the bandits, done. Teabag Khan a little bit. So he was probably working with them even in the beginning of the game when we first meet him. Like, the beginning of the following. An asshole. The whole time. I thought he was just a stupid idiot. Oh.
Yeah, burn in hell, assholes. Oh no. This is Crane, do you copy? The vials are gone. I saved only the last few of them, and Rise's men are coming to you. Do you hear me?
Crane, come here fast. Come quickly.
Hello? Shit. I better hurry.
Get to the damn entrance or the bandits. Oh, we have a time limit. That's a long road, by the way. Oh. I have to go over this bridge. Where am I? Six minutes? And they got rocket launchers. And guns. Okay, we go over the bridge and then follow the train tracks. We should be okay. Get that driver level, might as well. Maybe take least damage. Find that guy blow up. Felt like it. I missed it. This finale reminds me of running through the sewers from the Volatiles a little bit. Now I've got to drive fast. They definitely know how to set up a finale to be frantic. We'll put that house there. Sorry, pay for it later. Train. So I guess we're being the following today. I get on this road and follow. I'm okay with that though. I was thinking I wanted to beat it this week. So, beating it today or tomorrow doesn't really matter. It does pose the question of what I am doing tomorrow. Maybe I just don't stream. Take an extra day off and then jump back into 14 Monday for 4 days. Coming in. Okay, so when entrance, do they mean like up or here? I think they mean up.
Anybody here?
I love how this is a safe zone, so this guy can't shoot me. Yep. I've climbed this before. Can't seem to grapple. I have been up. off fighting mean with guns. Find the mother. Okay.
Crane, do you copy?
The team,
It worked!
they lived.
We're on the other side! And you wouldn't believe what's over here. There's a big arena!
Guys? Guys, you're alive? Well, shit. Have fun on the other side.
We definitely thought they blew up. They actually made it. That's crazy. I found the last remaining vials of the medicine. I took them with me. They're still intact and they might be the solution we've been looking for. Problem is, the Faceless seem to be in some kind of trouble. Don't have my weapons out, which means I also can't turn my light on.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Hey, anybody there? Brother?
More fighting, more death. I can't let this happen again. I won't.
It's you. Where are the Faceless? What's happening to me? Why do I hear your voice inside my head?
Children of the Sun, Kyle. They were nothing before the outbreak. Just a half-forgotten tradition. An old-world faith long dead.
I do really find it interesting that she has the voice of one of the, like, deities in Skyrim when you pick up an object. Because it's sort of similar vibe. Interesting. Creepy. Why are you giving me grenades? What was that sound? I don't like long hallways.
I'm tired. I've held this title for so long now. The Mother. It was meaningless. Until it became all too real. I thought their respect came simply because I was a colonel's wife. We had a good, cozy life.
All of these people are really chewed up and split open, and their rice is mean, so that means they're probably zombies somewhere.
After the outbreak, my husband came to get me out. We didn't stand a chance against the Horde. We were bitten. He bled to death in my arms. He gave me his cigarette case and asked me to run. He didn't want to hurt me. I was dragged away by the relievers. They came for their mother.
But you were bitten. He is on. So,
it took me a while to remember that my husband didn't smoke. I looked inside. There was a map, a key, and a note with numbers. It led us here. The healthy ones tried to get the power back on. The rest of us went to look for medicine. Pointless. We found a locked container. The numbers turned out to be a code. There were strange vials inside. The others looked to me. They could have held medicine. They could have held poison. I felt a seizure coming. I was about to turn, and I realized, why else would my husband lead me here? I loved him. I trusted him. I remember a taste. Acrid. Bitter as blood. It might have been blood.
You know, I got given grenades as well, so in case. Hello.
I awoke. Down there. Surrounded by the remains of the people who
What
had
big
trusted
claws
me.
you have.
It was because of the light. Someone finally turned the power back on. And the light brought me back. You see? Breathing the fumes is one thing. But drinking the liquid is something else entirely. In the light, in the sun, my mind is my own. I'm filled with love you couldn't possibly imagine. But in the dark, my new nature dominates. Mindless, lethal. In the dark, with cruel passion, I ripped my own children to pieces. But I swore to myself that I would become the mother they really deserve. And now, you have come, Kyle. And every sign tells me you're the one I've been waiting for. It's in the prophecy, Kyle. Then shall be revealed one man who, through an act of ultimate sacrifice, shall accept the mercy of the light. And the God of the sun shall be revealed through him. And through him will he speak.
I just need that medicine to save my friends.
Look at my face. There is no medicine. You want mankind to become what I am? Listen to my voice. Beautiful evolution indeed. Minds and souls connected in a telepathic bond. How poetic. Look at me.
I don't want
when
to.
When the darkness comes, what then? More death, more killing. You can hide from others, but who will hide them from you?
But we don't have to drink it with just the mist.
It doesn't matter. Just listen. You've been breathing the mist. It will take longer, but you're already changing into a monster such as myself.
No, wait. Listen.
The army built a failsafe into their experiment. This entire region can be purified. The question is, are you ready to sacrifice thousands of lives, Kyle? Yours among them?
I mean, Kyle's always been against sacrifice, though. You know? There's been a chance to already blow up Haran a little bit. That's the kind of sacrifice we're talking about. And he's always like, no, I will find a way. So I feel like I have to go V.
Gosh, are you crazy? I won't play your god of the sun. I want no part in this bullshit. Just let me take the vials and go.
Maybe you'll understand when you see it with my eyes. How narcissistic. You, the god of the sun himself. I'll show you who
No,
you really are.
no, god damn it. You fucking monster!
I may not be human, but my love for humanity fills me. A love which you defy. And you know that a love rejected turns to anger. An anger you will bear, Kyle Crane. I will make you pay for all those
Actually wants to fight us. Kill the mother.
The fumes are powerful here, aren't they? They penetrate the skin, the bones, the brain. I hear your thoughts, Kyle. Your fear.
Yeah, I'm getting myself a little bit.
I am coming for you.
Don't. Craft a new item. let me just see. What though? New item are we talking about? Seem to be anything. What check? Classic. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't work on her, okay.
You cannot survive this.
Holy. There's a lot of her. I don't know what the button has come up on my screen. Stay back. You crazy woman. I'm just seeing things.
It's happening.
No.
Faster than I thought.
What's happening?
You'll see for yourself.
Now we can jump. I don't have any health packs anymore. Oh, I do heal though. I think I just gotta hit her and run. Frame's so fast. Or it's like, not a fight I can lose. I think we're becoming a zombie. I'm not completely surprised by, considering we've been infected since the beginning of the game. A Kyle Crane zombie though? It's gonna be insane. Super zombie. Why is it so loud?
First, I'll kill you, bitch. And save my friends, and you can rot in hell. What's happening to me?
You'll see for yourself.
He's still talking even though
I killed you. I fucking killed you.
This is a poison.
It's not a poison. It's a cure. Lena, I'm coming back with the medicine. We'll be able to we'll be able to help everyone. Tell Camden that he has all the time. He has all the time in the world now. No, tell him we have a new lead. We have a better one. Where am I?
We're outside.
Oh yeah, time to go home.
Huh.
What? What's going on?
That was very loud. Damn. So I guess the other ending, you'd probably just nuke everything and sacrifice all the people in Haran. But in this ending, it looks like we got out of Haran and turned into a volatile. Volatile coal crane. Holy. Sorry if it blew your ears off a little bit, because it was peaking. The desktop audio was definitely peaking. I don't know why the actual cutscenes in this video game are just mega loud compared to the rest of the game, but... it is something. Maybe now I understand why there's a dying light too. I guess the virus is now outside of Haran. Shit. Kyle became what he wanted to stop. And I guess everyone in the tower is also probably dead because, well, they were losing floors when Lena called us last, so they're probably not that many people alive there anymore at that call, and then that happened. That was a short finale though. About 30 minutes. That fight was alright. Not like super crazy, but okay. Better than Rice, definitely. Rice and his fucking quick time events. Overall, how would I rate the follow-on against the main game? I do understand why the main game for people is like highly rated compared to the following. The following's like 10 to 20% lower on the Steam reviews. But I actually like the following more. I guess because you lose the parkour, maybe that's why people rate it lower. I like the driving more than I like the parkour, actually. It was kind of short. Like, I think this is my 4th day playing. Maybe 5th. Started last week. We did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and... so 5th day. 5 days to play through. That's okay for a DLC. I think like Mass Effect 1 was 7 days. So pretty much pretty samey, honestly. Considering I also didn't get all the collectibles and everything. That's cool. Skip the credits. I feel like they're just going to be similar credits to the main one anyway. See what happens when we hit continue. See the quarantine from the other side of the fight. So that's why they have become the zombie. Well, you can definitely tell that we beat the game because there's like nothing there now. There's so much to explore out here. I am gonna play through this game at my own time and pace at some point and just like 100% it, I think. It's been an awesome game. I wouldn't say the best game I've played this year because I've played the Mass Effect trilogy and Baldur's Gate 3 this year. But it's up there, you know? It's not been terrible. Without playing Mass Effect and Baldur's Gate 3 this year, I would say Dying Light has been the third best game. The fact that I've played those two. So, yeah. To be fair, what's the other one? Like World of Warcraft? I'm not going to really rate that as one of the best games I've played this year. Because it's a totally different thing, you know? Yeah, I really enjoyed this experience. How many hours we got in this so far? 79 hours total? So 79 hours to get through the base game and the following at my slow ass pace that I take video games and just exploring and everything like that. Now, haven't 100%ed. There's still so much to do. But that's why I'll probably play through it again at some point. On harder difficulty, I don't know if I'll go straight to Nightmare. But I'll definitely try it on hard for a more immersive feel. I feel like the flashlight runs out of battery over time and you can't see the zombies on the map in hard, so I think that's immersive enough. That's kind of why I'll do it off stream, because I talk too much while streaming and I won't be able to hear zombies. This has been good. Definitely worth. I think I paid $15 for it. Definitely worth the $15 I paid. What's going on over here? Alright, big fella.
Die, you undead freak!
Haven't fought a goon in a long time. I have a lot of health. Considering this machete does 3,000 damage.
Now I've got you! You undead freak!
Oh, they survived.
You came in here like a hero from the legends. Like
I am.
the god of the sun himself.
I don't know about that.
These monsters are destroying our farms. I hope you'll take this as a token of our gratitude.
Okay, well, I think for the rest of the stream, I kind of do want to see how the other ending is. Like, I could play through it, you know, but I kind of want to just see it now. So I might look at that, and then I might look at the trailer for Dying Light 2. I'm not going to play Dying Light 2 right away. If I do play it, it'll probably be like next year sometime. Because there's so much to do. I can't just be stuck on zombies for another month. You know? So let's go to YouTube. If I can find trailer. Not trailer yet. Dying Light, the following. I wrote Q ending. There's a both endings choice video. Apparently there's a secret ending. I'm okay with watching. Let's see if I can. This up on. Just to see. Skip to like. Skip to. Don't really want to see her anymore, you know.
Me. And when the darkness comes, what then? More death, more killing. You can hide from others, but who will hide them from you?
But we don't have to
I
drink
understand
it.
it
With just
now.
the mist.
It doesn't matter. Just listen. You've been breathing the mist. It will take longer, but you're already changing into a monster such as myself.
No, wait. Listen.
Army built a failsafe into their experiment. This entire region can be purified. The question is, are you ready to sacrifice thousands of lives, Kyle? Yours among them?
So what, that's it? Just game over. Fuck. Alright. So what do I do?
Wake up the god of the sun. Follow me, Kyle.
Let's have a look what happens this way.
Wait, so the coming of your god means what, we all die? And the plague, it dies with us?
It always meant that. And he shall pass through the gates of death, so that he may bring new life.
If it kills the plague, I mean, I guess it's worth it. This place doesn't look much like the gates of death to me, though.
Flowery language, isn't it? I was searching for proof, Kyle. For truth in our traditions. But Attila's death shattered my hopes. It was proof.
What, that there are no miracles?
What's a miracle anyway, Kyle? Becoming a sentient volatile? I'm nothing more than a monster. Becoming a hero during the apocalypse? You're just the right man in the right place.
So this is the fail-safe. What do you need me for?
The key I got from my husband worked, but the codes he gave me didn't. I I know that's the only way. I just don't know how.
Codes, man.
I'm the nuclear war.
No, your husband, he had a failsafe too. He left the codes with Attila, so he could decide if you'd stay sane long enough to make a decision.
Wait! You have the codes? Attila thought you'd be a better judge. I hope you'll judge me well, then. Let this madness end, Kyle. Please.
I don't like that. Just standing there watching over us.
Override accepted. Preparation of nuclear warheads in progress. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Thank you,
5,
Kyle.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen.
Army built a failsafe.
Is that ending just like it feels like the bad ending then when you do that, but I guess that ending's pretty bad too. You just there is a secret ending apparently. I want to see if that's different. It looks the same though. Like it just looks like the nuclear ending. Mayhem. Unless there's something actually. Like another nuclear. About the mother there. Interesting. But it basically ends the same way. Alright, dying light to... What are we looking for? Like... Trailer? Yeah, probably. Few of them. But I guess we'll look at this one. Probably the good one. Important one. Let's have a look. Even though I'm not going to be playing it right away. Want to see?
Your feet in the air and your head on the ground.
Hurry up! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's a scary one.
Go to hell! Come! What the? Shit! You bastard!
different. Rough. Interesting trailer. Wonder if the other one is different. It's like an E3 2019 trailer, but that was like years ago. See if there's any on the official channel. Didn't really give away too much. It's not too much there. Okay. That's fine. Don't know where it was set. Like, the whole place looked fucked up. You know, there's still zombies, so I'm guessing Crane turning into a zombie probably isn't a good thing for anyone. Now the whole world. Hey, look, that guy's got an actual working swing. Can you kick me? What the heck? Actually kicked me. That would be fun. Having an actual working swing is all you need in a zombie apocalypse, I feel. Yeah, I'm assuming because Crane got outside, the whole world has a possibility of being a bad place now. Oops, all bad. But Dying Light 2 is probably pretty bleak. What was that? There was something up there. Hard to get up. Keep falling. Ugh. So finicky. Flag. There is that blind. Wait. Am I imagining anything? Maybe I am. The countryside is fun. I definitely enjoyed the following a bit more than the base game, though. Just because the buggy. Like, parkour is cool and all, but I don't know, there's just something about the buggy. I only got to level 11 with the buggy, too. There's still, like, there's so much levels that I haven't even gotten. I feel like they could have made this game double the time and it wouldn't have felt like a chore at all. There's so much map. So much to do. But I finished all the quests. This was very easy to rank up. I feel like it could have taken longer. Like, you can basically speedrun the story and probably get there, I feel. I guess they didn't want people that only wanted to do the story to feel like they had to do side quests, which is why it got there really fast for me. Because I did all the side quests. Upgraded crossbow. Very strange. Don't know if I got that recently or what, but let's have a look. 100 extra firepower. But overall, I'd say Dying Light was a very fun gaming experience. And I'm happy I finally got to do it. You know, this game's been out since 2015, I think. 9 years. Maybe I should try out these items before I'm done. Just to see exactly what they do. The button. Diddly, level up. Didn't even notice I was that close. There's a lot of challenges and everything that I haven't touched. But, like I said, I'm not doing a 100% playthrough this time around. That'll be for me to experience. Alright, so what does this do? It makes the zombies go up. They just fly away. I feel like I need a lot of zombies to try out the button though, you know. But maybe an airstrike of some type. Huh. Maybe it just teleports me to places I haven't looted. I was like, let's blow up these. Nope. We're just teleported around. I wonder if that could be a bad thing. Imagine I get teleported into like a volatile nest. Interesting. It is a developer item, so it makes sense that it's wanky. Yeah, it does just be leading me to loot. Ooh. don't think radiation actually does anything in this game, but Geiger counter's definitely like going off. Press it again. There's loot here. I don't see no loot. I wonder if what... Now I'm wondering if I take it to the slums and press it there. I don't even know if I'd be able to, but... You do keep your items between the two games. Back in the water? Just back there. We already looted this place, game. Unless it counts algae as like loot. I don't know. Cool that we have these items in this game though, like it's a very serious game and then you have unserious items.
Hey, anyone want to trade? In a couple of minutes I'll be packing my toys and heading out and you won't find me after that. Move, people, move!
It put me in the same place. There must be something here then, right? Surely. Or it's doing a little bit of trolling. I kind of want to back out and go into the base game and see if I can press the button there. Be kind of funny. We are currently at the Bozak Horde because I was grinding. That's where I got my new weapons. I should just be able to leave. Ah, the tower. Where all these people are alive. But I'm sure
special deal
in real time, they're very much all dead because
for you.
stuff happened. Alright, can I press the button? Nope. Doesn't work here then. That's fine. I still remember the first time I was playing and we come running out here and see the zombies for the first time. Those were different times. The slums is pretty sick. Definitely a different feel to the game out here. The fact that this game has So many maps. Also, is pretty crazy. Like, you've got the slums, you've got Old Town, you've got the antenna. It isn't like huge, but it's, you know, it's probably 2 hours worth of content. And in the countryside, there's the sewers, which I'd consider to be a unique area, because you can continuously go through there. That's pretty crazy. That's how I got 80 hours out of it, I guess. I ate that chocolate, but I didn't get health. So, I guess I'll take tomorrow off, because I don't really have any plans to play anything else straight away tomorrow, since there's only one more day of the week anyway that I'd usually stream. So we'll take tomorrow off, and then next week, because it is currently free to play, probably going to stream Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if I'll do anything too ridiculous in that game, but maybe I'll catch up on the story before Dawn Trail and stuff. It's just a fun item, you know? Killed herself. But yeah, I think we'll get caught up in Final Fantasy next week. Maybe not the whole way, but enough, because it's free for 4 days. Raining zombies. I remember doing this one night while waiting for night time. Just kicking zombies here. And then after Final Fantasy, for the short amount of time that we'll play it, I'm not going to resub or anything, I just want to dabble in it for a few days. Start playing Ori. Ori will be the next game series that I go through. I have both Ori games. They look very beautiful. I don't even know what to expect from them. Once again, another blind playthrough. How I prefer the game. It would be cool to get, like, I don't know how long they'll take, but a few weeks out of those games. Maybe another month of just one game. They are shorter than Dying Light, though, from what I've seen. So, yeah, man. Then after Ori, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 again. I want to do a Paladin Dark Urge on a mode light run that doesn't use inspiration, because I feel like that's going to be chaotic. Like a Dark Urge Paladin, like you don't want to kill people, but if you end up killing people, you know, you're probably gonna lose your oath. But I don't know when that will happen. Sometime in November, probably. And then once we finish that, it's probably back to World of Warcraft for hardcore. At some point during December, January. That's the current plan. And then, like I said earlier, I might play Skyrim again sometime next year. I think that'd be fun to jump back into. Skyrim's a beautiful game. Might need some mods though to make it more interesting. But for Dying Light, that is probably all that I'm gonna stream for Dying Light, unless something happens that is drastic and I'm like, well, I want to stream that. Or you know, when I come back and play Dying Light 2, probably, I don't know if it will happen next year, because hardcore is probably going to be like 6 months of just World of Warcraft, and then Skyrim, if we play that, will definitely be like a month plus. See, maybe if Dying Light 2 goes on sale and it's not like full price and I pick it up, then maybe it will come sooner. But there is still a lot of games that I haven't played for, even on my list that I already have, so see what happens. If only I could bring my buggy out here, you know. But for me, this week, because I will take tomorrow off because I finished this game, thank you for watching. Dying Light was pretty fun. I would rate the story at about a 6. Like, not a great story. I've played some really good story games this year, though. But the gameplay, like the combat and the driving and the parkour, I would probably rate a 10. Really good gameplay game. If you want a game just to like mindlessly run around in and kill zombies, I think this is the best zombie killing game I've ever even seen. I've played some, but this one's definitely the top. Now I just gotta try and convince some friends to maybe maybe play multiplayer on it. That might be interesting. 4 people running around at night. Okay, creating chaos. Yeah, that'd be fun. But it's been a good game. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 to an 8 in rating. Just because I think the gameplay, like combat and everything, is perfect. Story-wise, just lets it down a little. But thanks for watching. The next Dying Light adventures probably won't happen for a while. But we completed this game. And I did basically everything. I did all the side quests. I did all the... Like, I haven't done all the quarantine zones, and I haven't cleared all the volatile nests, but it's not something I care to do that much. I'll play through it when I play through it and clear it all. Do all the challenges and stuff. I'm sure I'll update you guys on the stream. I'll be like, oh, I beat Dying Light 100%. You know? But I'll see you guys when I see you next. Have a great weekend since I won't be here for the next few days. We'll do some Final Fantasy next week, like I said. Probably, there are a lot to do. There will be the Halloween event, Moogle Tombstone grinding. Maybe we'll do some of that. If I do catch up on the story, I'm 2 patches behind, so I'm sure we can get a few streams there. Haven't done the Hildebrand stuff for Endwalker completely, so there's probably a few hours there as well. So we might see a lot of Tuya next week. It's nice, because I haven't logged into Final Fantasy for like a year now. I lost my house and everything. But that's for next week. Have a great one. I'll see you there if I see you there. If not, thanks for watching. It's been fun. I'm sure there's going to be some people that only watched for Dying Light that never appear and stream ever again. But we'll see. Later, everyone. See you when I see you.